At last, mandala number 2 is finished. Come join me as we put the finishing stitches in. Hey guys, welcome back to Frances Quilts. I'm so excited because this is week 4 of my mandala number 2, this green one, and that means there's just one more round and it will be finished. So let's go draw it out and then get to quilting. All right, let's start drawing out this last design. And I will tell you that I am a little bit conflicted about what to do in this design. I know that I want to divide each of these into halves, basically, and I'm going to do a little arc sort of thing in here all the way around. Going to about half of the thing all the way around. Something along that. That'll give it a nice lacy edge. And if I decide to, I may even come across and do on the other side and finish it out. I'm not sure. But the question is what to do in these places where they come together in the center of my little square. You see, I've got my little design right here. When I get to the center of it, I at least want this. I know that I want something coming from the top down to here and then back up again. What I would like to do is this. Circle, circle, circle. Probably, maybe 4, but probably 3 circles. Just let's see if I can do one. To make it continuous, I'm not going to be able to do circle, circle, circle because that puts me down here and I have to be up here. So it's going to have to be something like this, this, and around, and then back, back, and up. And I'm just afraid I'm not going to be able to do that. So I think probably I'm going to skip that. But this I feel like needs something a little bit more. What if, I wonder, we'll keep going over here. What if I did this up like this, and what if I did 2? 1, 2, and back up, and then keep going. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's fancier than this, but it's not this. It's not me having to try to do these circles because I think they're going to get all sorts of weird shapes. And I really just want them to drop down in between this point and this point. So let's do that. Who knows, we may come back and add some more to it at some point, but let's just try that and see how it looks. That's the nice thing about this, is I can always go in and add more. Okay, before we start this, I did give myself a few little guide marks along here on this outside edge so I know when I'm doing my scallop where I'm going to scallop to. And then also something in the center here so when I'm doing my scallop down, I have some idea of where I'm going to stop before I come back like that. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do a scallop on this outside. I think we'll just get the inner part done and then we'll see how it looks, see if we feel like it needs one more thing to finish it off. I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out what's going to be the best way for me to quilt this. And I think it will be easiest for me to quilt like this, where I'm coming over to here, because I can see that easily. I can do this swoop down and back. I'm afraid if I was working from the other side, I might have a hard time seeing where I'm going. So I think that this will be best. So I'm going to go to here, 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 back up, and over. So if I just work it in 2s all the way around, I think we'll do just fine. I am going to need to make sure that this is directly in front of me, or these little things like this are going to start angling over. It's hard to do those sideways, so I think I'll just need to keep moving the quilt so that it's always right in front of me there. So I'll stop here, turn it just a little bit. now that I have gotten all the way around, I do believe I want to go back and finish this little arc right here. So I'm going to come from here to here and just try to hit those centers every time. Let's get this finished. And just like that, mandala number 2 is finished. I love how it looks. Well, I love how this one finished up. As I said all along, I wanted it to look lacy. I think that it does that. Has a very different feel to it from this first one that I did. And I'm just really excited to keep going with these and keep trying new ones. I'm hoping to actually do 12 of these before the end of the year. We'll just have to see how many ideas I can come up with. And if you have ideas for one, please contact me and let me know. I would love to hear your ideas and see if I can incorporate them in some of the future mandalas. If you're enjoying this video series, I hope that you'll be sure to subscribe so that you won't miss anything as it comes out. Well, as always, thank you for joining me. I've loved our time together today, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Frances Quilts. Remember, if you like what you've seen, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please check out my website and daily blog at francesquilts.com, and I can be found on Facebook and Instagram at Frances Quilts. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon.